Welcome back to RFN. When you hear the phrase, the enemy within, listen closely to what is really being said. Here are 10 speeches and references to the enemy within from the oldest to the newest. Let's begin. Number 10. Joseph Stalin's Purges, 1930s. Stalin's regime used the phrase, enemies from within, to justify the brutal Great Purge. Suspected traitors, revolutionaries, and dissenters within the Communist Party and Soviet society were targeted, leading to mass executions and imprisonments. This rhetoric created an atmosphere of paranoia, consolidating Stalin's power while devastating millions and establishing a blueprint for political repression. Number 9. Adolf Hitler's speeches, 1930s-40s. Hitler repeatedly warned of enemies from within, often scapegoating Jews, communists, and political opponents as threats to the German folk. He used this rhetoric to justify aggressive policies, repression, and the Holocaust. This portrayal of internal enemies fueled the Nazi ideology of racial purity and led to catastrophic genocide and World War II. Number 8. Margaret Thatcher's The Enemy Within, 1984. During the British miners' strike, Thatcher labelled militant trade unions the enemy within. She believed they threatened national stability and economic progress, and her crackdown marked a turning point in UK Labour and political history. It exemplified how internal threats could be used to justify aggressive policies against dissent. Number 7. Senator McCarthy's Red Scare hearings, 1950s. Senator Joseph McCarthy exploited fears of communist infiltration by claiming there were enemies from within in the US government and society. His aggressive investigations and accusations led to widespread suspicion and the era of McCarthyism. This created a climate of paranoia, silencing dissent, and damaging reputations, all under the guise of national security. Number 6. Nelson Mandela's fight against internal oppression, 1990s. While Mandela fought external apartheid policies, he was also keenly aware of the enemy within, corruption, betrayal, and internal divisions, hampering reconciliation. His speeches emphasized unity, forgiveness, and rebuilding trust within a fractured nation. His leadership highlighted that internal healing is essential to lasting democracy and national cohesion. Number 5. Barack Obama's Rhetoric on Internal Threats, 2010s. In addressing national security, President Obama warned about enemies from within, including domestic terrorists, cybercriminals, and radicalized individuals who could undermine American democracy from inside. His approach focused on safeguarding resilience without overreach, emphasizing the need for vigilance, yet protecting civil liberties. Number 4. Vladimir Putin's Internal Security Rhetoric, 2010s-2020s. President Putin often speaks of enemies inside seeking to destabilize Russia, emphasizing counterintelligence, surveillance, and political loyalty. This narrative reinforces his authority and suppresses dissent. The rhetoric has been used to justify crackdowns on opposition, media, and perceived traitors, consolidating his control over the state. If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Number 3. Donald Trump's Enemies Within speech, 2018. During rallies and speeches, President Trump often invoked the phrase enemies within, targeting political opponents, the media, and political correctness as threats to America's core values. This rhetoric aimed to rally supporters, justify crackdowns on perceived internal enemies, and create a sense of internal siege to justify his policies. Number 2. President Xi of China, 2025. In recent state broadcasts, Xi Jinping highlighted the need to root out enemies within, who manipulate social cohesion and threaten China's progress. His speeches stress ideological loyalty and reinforce the Chinese Communist Party's control. This has led to intensified surveillance, political purges, and suppression of dissent seen as necessary to maintain stability and national unity. Number 1. Elon Musk, 2025. In recent speeches and interviews, Elon Musk has emphasized the importance of safeguarding society against internal enemies, such as cyber attackers, misinformation campaigns, and sabotage within tech companies and infrastructure. He warns that individuals or groups working from inside, whether through hacking, spreading false information, or internal sabotage, pose a serious threat to technological progress, economic stability, and even democratic processes. Musk advocates for increased vigilance, advanced security measures, and rapid response protocols to detect and neutralize these internal threats before they can cause widespread damage. Was there a major mentioning of the enemy within that you think we missed? Were there any surprises? Do you see how the phrase, "the enemy within," has been used across different eras and motives? Let us know your thoughts.